Well, for us, of course, for Multi, retail is really the core business. And also our business, we see ourselves really also developing from the classic developer to more like a retail space provider platform in terms also of development, mall management, asset management. So Multi, I don't think we will go, let's say, in other disciplines, in other market segments. When we look at Turkey, I mean, of course, if you look at the pipeline projects, and it has already been mentioned, the number of projects in the pipeline, like 100 projects, I'm not sure whether those are all going to happen. Because, of course, in the end, a retail location, a shopping center, it's about catchment area, it's about market capacity, and it's about whether retailers can trade, yes or no. And I think also in Turkey, and the supply has been increasing very fast, we have been part of that. But what you see now is that the importance of location, the importance of concept, and the importance of professional mall management is really increasing. And in that sense, it cannot all happen. Also in terms of prices, I mean, it's true, in the real estate market, of course, everybody is happy to see higher prices. But in the end, what the retailers are prepared to pay and what they are actually paying in fact, because asking a price is one, but getting the rent is two. The retailers will just pay, what is for them justifiable and what they can sell. And if the retailers are getting in trouble because of oversupply or because of a bad location, they will not pay. So in that sense, in the market, we believe in absolutely in the future growth, but at the same time, we are becoming increasingly critical on location, and we know that also the demands on concept quality and management are growing. And if you are not, let's say, in the top league of the market, then with a retail project, you can be facing a lot of difficulties.
I think Marmara Forum is a perfect example to that, because just across the Marmara Forum there was a new shopping center opened, Ora was it, right? Just a year ago, I think. And it's now closing down.
Yes,
so it's the location.
Across Forum Istanbul. Yeah.
Across Forum Istanbul.
Yeah. No problem. No problem.
Still Forum.
Yeah, still Forum.
And I think just to put into perspective, for consolidated places like Istanbul, I would say in a geographical dispersion of 1.5 kilometers in Levent, Mecidiyeköy, and Esentepe, you find approximately 6 or 7 shopping centers of above 30,000 square meters, some of them reaching 100,000 square meters. So again, location is key. Communication, maybe we have not seen this on the presentation, but it is clearly affecting the performance of some of the assets that are developed into the market. The geographical structure of the city of Istanbul, just to name Istanbul, is extremely crucial. And when we look at location, I know that the first lesson is location, location, location for all real estate investment, but this is particularly the case in consolidated areas like Istanbul, maybe Izmir, and Ankara, in terms of retail.
Yeah, we always say there's a location, but we have to make sure in Turkey, which is all of us made this mistake, and of course we have to learn out of our mistakes. Location is the location, but we have to learn that access.
Yeah,
because if you look at it in Istanbul, as you mentioned, on this the streets, there's like 7 shopping centers, and none of them has access. I mean, if you try to get into one of the shopping centers, you have to drive about another 2 kilometers. Then you have to make a U-turn. And by the time that you're there, you said, okay, there's another one here, so I can go there. So we have to really make sure, if we are going to build a shopping center or invest in the locations, we have to make sure to work with the municipalities, to work with all the governmental bodies to be able to have the good access.
Yeah, but that's what we often see, and I think that's typically also in a market which is relatively young and emerging. A lot of developers think, hey, the location on the map is good. Let's just put it there, and it will work. But it's often not the case, because the location is much more than the spot on the map. If you cannot get in, you will die. And that's what you often see happening, and I think that's now also, the market's getting more aware of that. But you have to invest in making the project accessible from the main infrastructure. And what we see in Turkey is that, as a market player, when you are working on a project and you want to have that access, you have to take the initiative. You have to work with the municipality together, you have to work with the city. But the guys will not come to you. How can we help you? No, you have to make sure that they help you, and you have also to provide the platform for that.